Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Let's go. Ooh. Wi-Fi going good. On the LAN cable, we straight, bro.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across
You right.
the zone,
You right. But you never played me, so.
Passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point.
It looked like cover 2.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7. Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action now. Wilson.
Okay, so I play outside and I'm just doing it. Makes sense.
He'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
So second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Inside the 5.
Yep, right here. I know who he's not getting in that lineup again.
You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on
Troy Hill.
Something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one
Troy Hill.
60 yards in the air. Wow. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I ain't do nothing to you, Juju.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A run for Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
That's the shit I'm talking about. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open, bro.
So problems with Aaron passing continuing.
Wide open.
2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
They start the drive with Cook.
Wide open.
But not before he takes it inside the 40.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings feature back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
Wilson's throw is caught here by Anderson.
Okay, I got Russell Wilson.
So for this defense, a tall order trying to defend against Russell Wilson. Charles, your keys for how they might go about keeping him in check?
Well, before we even get to the keys, let's start with the problems he presents, because he feels pressure so well. He's got a great sixth sense, maybe even a seventh and eighth. He knows where the pressure's coming from. He knows how to slide away from it, sometimes run away from it, and then he finds good throwing lanes to deliver downfield. So to me, it's that pressure inside, big, tall guys to make him try and throw over them and make his height work against him.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Watson off play action. Rolling to his right. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I'm glad I ain't got the camera on. That would have been crazy.
Is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick.
I'd have got banned from YouTube.
Off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he'll work it across
When I say to go outside, it's cool.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how
I was going outside, just barely ever going up the field.
And gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action with Wilson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Wilson. He's got Anderson right side. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
There, he was wide open, too. There
What
it
you did
was.
before, because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Rest, 3rd pick, he played cover 4.
Back in his own 6-yard line. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
What the fuck? Okay.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now it's Peterson. A big
Come here.
boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
There we
Leverage
go.
guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And Viking fans spent plenty of time wondering how they were going to replace Stephon Diggs when he left for Buffalo. But I think most would agree now that Justin Jefferson was the best rookie receiver in football last year. 88 catches for an even 1,400 yards. I would say the numbers don't lie.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second and a yard. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now it's Wilson. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Juju, that was you?
Contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Now a second down and 6. Wilson. Escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
14.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson.
Here we go.
It's loose. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Here's Watson.
What the fuck?
Vikings after it, and they get there for the second.
It audible for me.
Dalvin Tomlinson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That was cool. He audible to a pass. Okay.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Now it's Watson.
What the? Bruh.
And that'll fall incomplete.
What was that?
Doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here we go on fourth. Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's good, and and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, Vikings 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line.
So you just stopped guarding him?
Distance, and to come away with nothing.
All right.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Just stop guarding
They
him.
get that bad taste out of their mouth here.
I gotta look back at the film for this. It is upsetting to see certain stuff.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Here's Wilson to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll leave the 39 here.
Hey, maybe you play immediately. God dang, that's weird.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll leave the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing.
And he can't find anywhere to go.
Dang, what's next?
Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Riley Harrison. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he dropped.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Okay.
It has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 67 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Off of play action, it's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Chubb. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh!
Deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Troy Hill picks it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
You gotta be like that.
He takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for Minnesota. They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Drive about to get started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson swings this out for Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. It's inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Okay.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Oh,
really
man.
Good job by the receiver, fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
On 1st down, Wilson. And this is Cook with the ground. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Okay.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This will complete to Smith. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he
Stop
picks
hitting,
up the
missing the
first
gap.
as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll get 5 out of the scramble at 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. After a pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
Yeah, it was bad. It was worse than what it is now.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided
I'm sitting here playing the game and imagine that whiff hit you.
So the Browns in possession of the football.
Yes. And then he came out the bathroom all embarrassed.
To melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. A quick throw now complete to Ross. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Touchdown! John Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Oh, my.
Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they weren't executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to let it fly.
I'm about to say, that shit fake as hell.
And their struggles continue here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They go play action now. Wilson. Just keeping the play alive. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
That's frustrating.
Inside the 40. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
As soon as I hit like that corner and make that turn, I smell it. You want me to just put this in my
So for the Browns,
Yes,
They're
please.
on a nice early roll.
Those ain't even the ones. I might wear the green ones for real, but those,
Next week as
nah.
opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers.
I don't even know what I wear with, for real.
They'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.
How are you doing? You look so comfortable, man. You like it? Yeah. You feel better in this day? Probably those ghosts that's in the street.
Probably is.
Probably like, you was probably like, yo, this ain't it.
Why do you think he probably hide all the time?
It's like you feel more comfortable and happy. You like lay down and feel better and happy.
As soon as I get up there, I know.
I'm gonna do a latch thing for the light in the closet. We're gonna call that apartment now. Who is it? 350 something? Cause we used to call apartment I. When we was in apartment I.
LK.
So we say L149, they say K135. 3243 is a lot to say.
Say we was in the ghetto.
We was in the ghetto.
Caleb, when we were taking the couch, he was like, just leave it out. I was gonna try to put it in the dumpster. He like, leave it out. I'm like, wow, this is the hood. He said, you gonna come back tomorrow and this shit gonna be gone.
Yeah, somebody gonna take it. It's really gonna take grandma to patch it up.